Alright, so we got Boxermad84's Alpha Jet out here. We got a 1300 3-cell in here. It's going to be really light, but I also have a 2650 milliamp 3-cell down there, and so it'll be either really light or really heavy. I do have the CG right though for the plans right there, so it should be fine. And we're going to see how it flies now. Wow, this thing is maneuverable. I've got tons of power with this motor. It's a 22-12-6 on a 6x4 prop. And I have the rates down pretty low. It's like 75% with a lot of expo. If I try to do 100%, it's gonna go crazy. And I'll get to that in a second. But right now, cruising around, great power. I love this plane already, and I haven't even tried high alpha yet. So why don't we try that? We're gonna go into some high alpha. I've got the rates set on low, but I'm gonna try to pull it into high alpha. It's wanting to torque roll because of the motor. It's rock solid. I just have to counter the torque roll with my thumbs. And that's going to be the hardest part about learning to fly high alpha with this plane. Just a lot of right aileron input, and I'm steering a little with the rudder. Alright, going to try some more high alpha. Slow it down. Pop the nose. Try to peg the elevator. Touch the ground, wow. It's just that torque roll that I'm gonna have to counter. I have an extra mix on my my radio, so maybe I can mix in opposite aileron with the throttle or something when I throttle up. I'm having some torque roll issues when I'm in high alpha. Since this motor's so powerful, it's going to want to spin the plane. And so what I did is, in here I have one of the mixes where the throttle mixes to the aileron on the gear switch. So when I'm in alpha, I'll flick the switch and it will automatically do opposite aileron input to counter the torque roll. And I just test flew it, works actually really good. And then all I pretty much have to do is with the rudder, steer the nose where I point the nose where I want to go, and then hold down the elevator. So it works really well, and I'll show you guys here what it does now. Alright, so the switch is off right now, and I'll pull into high alpha. I'll slow it down, pitch the nose up. Switch is on. And it's going to want to roll to the left, and you can see it's still doing it a little, but not nearly as much as it was before. And I'm a lot more in control right now. And now I'm steering it away with the rudder. Great high alpha performance right now. And you see it tip stalls because it's resisting turning to the right. For now, I'll keep it turning to the left. But when it turns to the left, it's really smooth. Look at that, how high angle that is. And it holds itself there. A little more power. And the more throttle I give, the more torque it's going to put out. And but the more the aileron turns. So that's why it has like a 1-to-1 mix. I've got the rates really high now. So 100% throw. Just hammering around. Go crazy. Really tight loops. And the torque roll again is keeping me from completing those loops. It rolls really nicely. It's got a thinner wingspan, so it's going to roll really nice. Okay, I'm going to try out the rudder. So the rudder is in the thrust vectoring, and it's actually doing fine. It's enough rudder because it's right in that prop wash, getting a ton of air. It's a pretty small rudder. So, more of this. That's really nice high alpha. It doesn't have a problem turning to the left, just to the right because of that torque roll. But that's awesome. I love it. Oh, that was sweet. I don't know how I did it, but it was like something like that. Alright, bring it in. Landing it's super easy because it slows down pretty good. There you go. There you have it. So there you have it, and my battery's dead. Perfect.